Welcome to the Kiss Crit North American Preview Show. My name is Nathan Guerra, coming at you from sunny Southern California, home of Zwift HQ, the place where the hottest race event is happening this weekend, the Kiss North American Finals. Back on January 5th, hundreds of riders from all over North America were in their pain caves for 10 weeks, racing out their hearts for points to get to these finals, actually. Earn a spot in the KISS finals held here in Long Beach, California. Right now, 10 men and women are flying in, arriving now for these finals. They'll be happening tomorrow, where you can see every minute of the action live coming up to you, as well as the build-up and the atmosphere at the venue. And here is how to watch.
This Saturday, April 21st, we are streaming live on YouTube, Zwift, Facebook, Mixer, and Twitch. Starting at high noon Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. British Summer Time, and 9 p.m. Central European Summer Time.
Just like last weekend in the European finals, this week in the North American finals, we're going to have some new features in the racing. Preems are going to be happening on certain laps. Eliminations are going to be happening on certain laps. Let's go ahead and hear some more about how that's all going to work.
Check this out. Again, introducing the Miss and Out format. At key points in the race, the last two riders of the peloton, marked at the lap arch line, will be eliminated from the race. So, 2 riders will be yanked on laps 6 and 7, reducing the field from 10 riders to 8 to finally 6. These 6 riders will battle for victory in the final penultimate laps. If that's not exciting enough, we are adding a new points competition where a gaggle of preem laps will be awarded at the big blue banner.
And we're excited to have with us all the way from the UK, from Team Experimental, it is Kim Little, one of the European Kiss Crit Series finalists, actually. Kim, welcome to the preview show. It's awesome to have you here.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, so last week, it looked like some hard racing.
Yeah, it was a tough day in the office for sure. Super tiring, hot. Yeah, I enjoyed the whole experience.
Yeah, so we were talking about preems, we're talking about eliminations. It's kind of been a topic of like what's new to the racing.
Yeah.
And you had the first shot at like experiencing that in a live environment.
Yeah.
How did first of all, it seemed like the preems went pretty well from you on lap 2. Did you win any other preems?
Yeah, so I took the first preem. I sort of decided in my head I wanted to go and go for that title. So went hard in the first one, pipped I think it was Tom in the first one, then second one went pretty well as well, got the second, and then the third one I got a little bit confused, wasn't quite sure when it was, so missed out on that one.
Well, I mean, but you ended up, what was it, second overall?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, awesome. So that's still a really
good. I was happy with that,
really good, and you guys were able to get some cash prizes out of that. Did you enjoy that addition to the game, and did it also kind of up the intensity like we thought it would?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was quite a tough choice whether to go for the preems or go for the win, and I chose the preems, and hoping I would stay in for the win, but it wasn't to be this time.
So yeah, now there is the eliminations as well. So now, how did that end up playing out for you?
I think it just found that going for the preems cooked myself a little bit too much. So it's maybe a lesson that some of the US races can learn from maybe my misfortune in that. Not go for one or the other perhaps, or it's super tough. Yeah.
So speaking of the racing this weekend, you're here for that. Let's predictions? What do you got going on?
Well, it's got to be my main man and teammate Scotty Weiss, I think.
Oh boy, Scotty Weiss.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he did dominate the series all the way through.
Absolutely, yeah. And I've raced with Scotty before. He's got some pedigree, and he's proved in other race series that he's the man to beat.
Kim, if you could give any advice to any of the racers, though, what would it be?
I think it would be play smart. Choose what your goal is, whether to go for the preems or go for the finish, and then concentrate on that and don't burn too many matches. Just ride smart.
I am so excited to have with us our next guest here for the preview show. It is all the way from Virginia, the Weiss family, Scotty and Katrina. Scotty riding for Team Experimental and Katrina riding for CIS Cycling. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us. We're excited to be here. It's been a long journey, but we're here.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I think it's the journey that we kind of want to talk about with you guys, racing as a family. So you guys have a son. I've met him once before.
Noah. Right. He's into to Zwift as well. I mean, he's been riding as long as he's been alive. So he's into it. I mean,
yeah.
So how old is he?
He's
And
8.
How do you guys manage to race? I mean, you guys raced for 10 weeks straight. You know, the same series.
Yes.
How did you get this done? Now, it probably helped that there was an East and a West. I remember you were racing East.
Yes.
And you were racing West.
To start with, I think we were racing the same,
Together.
and we found that we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It was, one of us had to put Noah to bed, and it was tough to do. So we split up, and I decided to do the West, and Trina did the East.
Lots of meal prep
That's a
for
meal
dinner.
prep. Yeah. And so do you guys
Yes.
cheer each other on, obviously? And you coaching
Yes.
each other as you're going and everything?
Yeah, we do. We cheer each other on, and we prep before the race and get everything. I mean, it's just like a race outside. I mean, and I've been supporting him for years, so
Right.
you
Now
know.
it's coming back the other
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
I heard
Yeah.
a little bit of a hint that you did this kind of for Katrina, you were saying, or something.
Oh yeah,
along
for
those
sure.
lines.
When we found out about the Zwift, the E-Crit series, I was like, Trina, you can do this. This is a fast, punchy type racing. It's not, out road racing or whatever, and you can do it. So I said, if you go ahead and give it a shot, I'll race them too, and we'll go together as a family. So I think that kind of cheered us both up to do it together.
Right on. Now I want to go back to the sprints then too with you. You got in 5th place. It came down to a couple of the last races. I remember actually, let's take a quick little look. Race number 8, you got
Yes.
3rd place in that. Let's
Yes.
take a look at that now.
Being followed up very closely by Beezer, currently 2nd overall. Laura Fidel's nowhere in sight. The series leader maybe losing it out tonight if Kim Beezer can hold on. It looks like Beezer was able to hold on. Katrina Weiss, though, with an amazing effort out there tonight. Perfectly timed sprint from her, and I think she took 3rd. That's going to hold on and bump her up, I think, in the top 5. Perhaps, or at least hold on to 3rd overall.
Man, that was a really, really tight sprint. It also happened similarly. I think it was race number 9 race number 10. You got 2nd
Yes.
place. And I think that actually was had to happen for you
Right.
to be here.
Yeah, yeah. It's all about timing in this. I mean, on Zwift mostly in these races, and you have to time it just perfectly.
There's eliminations. There's
Yeah.
preems. I want to talk to you, Scotty, about preems. I know
Okay.
that you've been dominating the series. You won every race that you were jumping into. So now, are you going to go for the overall? Maybe not throw all your cards on the table, but there's some money on the line now.
Yeah, I watched last week in Europe, the Europe final, and I thought it was super cool that they mixed it up and they had the points race, putting money on the line, and
Changes things up a little bit.
it does.
that's for sure.
It does. I mean, you could burn yourself out going for what is it, three hard sprints.
So I want to go to Katrina now on eliminations. Being one who came in 5th place, you had to go for a lot of sprints that had a lot of pressure on them. And laps 6 and 7, everybody, they're going to have a lot of pressure on them. Are you thinking a lot about those right now?
The eliminations?
Yeah.
No.
No, not concerned.
Mm-mm.
Confidence right there, everybody. I
No.
absolutely love that. That's pretty cool.
No, I'm not going to go there.
Right on. That's going to be it for us here on the preview show for the Kiss Crit Series North America. Remember, tomorrow you can watch on Mixer.com, Twitch.tv, YouTube, as well as on Zwift's Facebook. We're going to be live coming at you from 8 p.m. British Standard Time, 9 p.m. Central European Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and high noon on the Pacific Coast. Make sure to tune in tomorrow, and we'll catch you for all the live racing action.